So meal kits have come a long way. What started out as a quick fix for busy people in big cities has turned into a full-on lifestyle choice for a lot of people. And today, I'll be comparing two of the biggest names out there, HelloFresh and Green Chef, because even though they're under the same company, they actually serve very different needs. Now, HelloFresh is all about flexibility, variety, and keeping things easy, while Green Chef leans more towards organic ingredients, specialty diets, and making meals that feel just a little more thoughtful. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how they stack up in terms of quality, pricing, and convenience, and which one might make more sense depending on what matters most to you. Let's get into it. So, Green Chef really goes beyond just sending you ingredients in a box. What makes them stand out is how they've built everything around helping you eat cleaner without making it feel like a chore. The whole idea behind Green Chef is that healthy eating should actually taste good, be easy to stick with, and not take forever to prep. And they back that up with a mix of chefs and dietitians working together on every recipe. So the meals come out balanced in terms of both flavor and nutrition. And one of the biggest things that sets Green Chef apart is that they're the first meal kit company to get USDA-certified organic. So when they say organic, they're not just throwing the word around, it's verified. That covers things like their produce and eggs. And they're upfront when something can't technically be certified, like wild-caught salmon. Even then, they still go for the highest quality version they can source. Now, this kind of approach tends to attract people who are a bit more intentional with what they eat. Maybe you're following a specific diet or just trying to clean things up without giving up real meals. Either way, it's designed to feel more like a long-term lifestyle shift than just a dinner shortcut. So once you've picked your plan with Green Chef, the whole process from there is designed to make things as easy as possible. Meals show up at your door with everything already portioned out, and most of it's prepped for you, so stuff like sauces are already made, veggies are chopped, and you're basically halfway to dinner before you even start. Now, a lot of the meals only take around 30 minutes to cook, and they include these color-coded cards and ingredient bags that help keep everything organized. So even if you don't cook much, it is super simple to follow along without second-guessing anything. But here's the bigger picture. This isn't just about saving time. It's about taking all the annoying parts out of healthy eating. No grocery runs, no meal planning, no wondering if something fits your diet. So if you've ever tried to eat clean but got tripped up by the prep or just didn't know where to start, this setup makes it actually doable. And the flexibility here is solid too. You can skip weeks, pause your subscription, or cancel whenever you want, all from the app. So there's no pressure to keep it going if your schedule changes or if you're out of town. It's built for real life. So one of the strongest parts of Green Chef is just how many diets they cover. Whether you want keto, plant-based, gluten-free, or just trying to eat a little cleaner without having to think about it, there is a plan that fits. Each week, you're going to get access to a rotating menu, and depending on your plan, you'll see anything from 35 up to 80 meal options, including extras like breakfast, lunch, or snacks. And what's nice is every meal feels like it's been put together with care, not just checked off a list. You can swap out proteins or double up on veggies or meat if you want something a little more tailored. Now, pricing does vary based on what you choose. The more meals in a week you order, the cheaper it gets, with $14 per serving as the most expensive options and $12 as the cheapest. There's also a flat shipping fee each week, which is just over $10. Plans are built to scale, so you can set it up for 2, 4, or even 6 people and choose how many meals you want each week. That kind of flexibility makes it easy to fit into whatever routine you're working with. Now, just a heads up, some users have mentioned hiccups with promo codes or customer service, so it's worth double checking your order details when you are signing up. And if you want to give HelloFresh or Green Chef a try, then you can check out the affiliate links in the description below. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and we might earn a small commission, which helps out the channel. And sometimes we do have special deals that you wouldn't get if you went directly through their website. So what really puts Green Chef in a different category is how far they go with ingredient quality. Everything in the box, especially the produce and eggs, is certified organic. And the meats are non-GMO and raised without antibiotics or added hormones. And when something can't be labeled organic, like sea salt or wild-caught salmon, they're upfront about it and still go with the best quality they can find. That kind of transparency is a huge plus. But Green Chef doesn't just stop at what's in the food. They've taken a bigger look at sustainability overall. They offset 100% of the direct carbon emissions and all the plastic that comes in each box. Plus, their facilities run on renewable electricity, which is pretty rare in this space. Even their packaging is mostly recyclable or compostable. And they partner with groups like Plastic Bank to clean up ocean-bound waste. Now, on the customization side, there's a lot of flexibility. You can swap proteins, double up on veggies, or add extra meals from what they call the green market, which includes quick breakfasts, light lunches, and snacks. So instead of just solving dinner, you've got options to carry you through the day. All of this adds up to something that feels more complete. You're not just getting recipes. Green Chef is basically helping you stay on track with your health goals while keeping the planet in mind. Now, next up is HelloFresh. And they are easily one of the biggest names in the meal kit world. And a lot of that comes down to how simple and affordable they made the whole process. Their goal is to get more people cooking at home without having to overthink it. And it works, especially if you're short on time or just want dinner to feel like less of a hassle. What makes HelloFresh such a solid fit for most people is how beginner-friendly it is. The recipes are very straightforward, the instructions are easy to follow, and everything shows up fresh and portioned out. It's designed so you don't have to be a confident cook to get something great on the table. And behind the scenes, this is a massive company. We're talking about nearly 1 billion meals delivered last year. But even at that scale, they've kept the focus on convenience, quick prep, familiar flavors, and just enough variety so things don't get repetitive. Now, once you've signed up, HelloFresh keeps things really straightforward. Each week, you pick your meals, they deliver everything to your door, and you just follow the recipe cards to get dinner ready, usually in about 30 to 50 minutes. The app and the website are both really easy to use. You can manage your plan, skip a week if you're busy, or cancel altogether without jumping through hoops. Everything's built around flexibility, so it works even if your schedule changes week to week. And just like Green Chef, all the ingredients come pre-portioned, so there's less waste, less prep, and fewer trips to the store. You're basically just opening the box, following the steps, and eating something that actually tastes good. So whether you're cooking solo or you're feeding a family, it's a system that's made to fit into everyday life without giving you any stress. So HelloFresh keeps things pretty simple when it comes to plans. You've got options like meat and veggies, family friendly, quick and easy, and a few other like pescatarian or veggie. It's all grouped by what kind of meals you're into, not strict diets, which makes it easy to choose. The main menu week is huge, over 100 recipes and extras to pick from. And because the options rotate, there's always something new to try, whether you want comfort food, something lighter, or just whatever's quickest to make after work. Now, price-wise, HelloFresh is one of the most affordable ones out there. Most meals come in around 10 or 12 bucks a serving, plus a standard shipping fee. It's definitely more budget-friendly than something like Green Chef, which makes it a solid option if you're feeding a family or trying to keep your costs down. You can set it up for 2 or 4 people and choose how many meals you want each week, so it's pretty flexible, whether you're planning dinners for the whole week or just want a few nights off from cooking everything from scratch. So where HelloFresh really shines is in how much variety you get week to week. With over 100 choices, plus snacks, sides, and extras from their market, you can basically handle your whole meal plan without needing to step into a grocery store. Their ingredients are fresh, usually delivered within a few days of being packed, and everything's portioned so there's less food waste. Now, unlike Green Chef, they don't focus much on organic, but they do aim for a consistent quality and quick turnaround from farm to table. Sustainability-wise, HelloFresh was actually the first carbon-neutral meal kit, and they've kept that going by offsetting emissions and using recyclable packaging. That said, Green Chef goes a little further with things like plastic offsets and renewable energy across their sites. And one of the newer things HelloFresh has added is ready-made meals. These are single-serve dishes that just need to be heated up, no prep at all. It's a great option if you want something even faster or need a backup meal when you're short on time. Green Chef doesn't really offer that, so it's a small but noticeable difference in convenience. So look, here's the deal. Both HelloFresh and Green Chef are very strong choices, but they're built for very different people. If you just want dinner handled with as little stress as possible, HelloFresh is probably the better fit. The pricing is solid, there's a ton of variety, and it's great for families or anyone new to cooking. It doesn't try to do too much, it just makes home cooking easier, And that's what a lot of people are looking for. But if you are trying to stick to a specific diet or you really care about ingredient quality, Green Chef is in a different league. Everything's organic where it counts. The meals are more dialed in nutritionally, and the whole service feels garnered towards people who are eating with purpose. It's also the better pick if you're following something like keto, plant-based, or gluten-free, because those plans aren't just add-ons, they're built into the whole experience. So ultimately, HelloFresh is the go-to for everyday convenience. Green Chef is the upgrade if your diet is more intentional. Either way, it comes down to what you want out of your meals. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, then please like and subscribe to see more videos just like this. And as I mentioned earlier, if you want to give HelloFresh or Green Chef a try, then you can use the links in the description below. Doesn't cost you anything extra, and sometimes we have special deals which you wouldn't get if you went directly to their website. Also, if you are interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email in the description below. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Finally, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.